Hello, weary travelers, and welcome to the Come and Go Tavern. My name is Sheela Ornthalis, and I'll be your hostess this afternoon. Today's kitchen special is meat pockets, which is kind of our personal variation on that sort of fried dough stuffed with meat and other stuff that every culture seems to come up with. Also, it looks like Irene is currently available for a full-service package, if you know what I mean. But if you see anything or anyone else on the menu that you're interested in, just let me know, and we'll see what we can do. Today, we will be continuing Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Yep, this is kind of that grid-based, or this is a remake of the grid-based tactics game series that got me into the genre as a whole way back in the day. We are in the second campaign, and we are heading into the third country of that second campaign, and the mystery of Black Hole has already gotten a lot deeper. We have kind of resoundingly stomped Lash into the ground, which, you know, big pouty baby that she is still a war criminal, so, you know, please remember that when you're going to send for her. I mean, I get it, but also, yeah, she did a lot of stuff. But anyway, I have been looking forward to playing more of this for you all, so we'll be jumping right back into it, and I just also wanted to say that yes, I know I am a week early with this stream. That's because next week and the week after I will be working at a festival in the locale around the Village of Hope. And so I wanted to make sure that we still got as many streams in as we could before the end of the year, but I couldn't do it next week, so here we are, a week early. You'll notice that we already have our holiday decorations up. Thankfully, I had already prepped those back for the Holidays in Julyborg event back 6 months ago, 5 months ago, I guess at this point. So yeah, I can just turn that layer back on. It's great. But yeah, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about the tavern, as well as regular old conversation, do not be afraid to just go ahead and fill that chat up with discussion. And without further ado, let's go ahead and head on over to Advance Wars. Okay. So I am also slowly plugging away at finishing up all of like the bonus missions from the first campaign because I desperately want to get access to Nell and Hachi for playing in multiplayer. But for right now, we'll continue on from where we left off the last time. Let's see, okay, so that's mission 17, 18, and 19, and then technically... Oh, I guess we don't have that option. Okay, so let's start off here. Silo Scramble. Kanbei versus Flak. It's a race to the missile silos. Secure them first and launch away. Oh, I vaguely remember this map. What are the conditions of this terrain, Sonja? Wait, what's that there? Those are explosives! Sound the alarm, we're in danger! Do calm down. They pose no threat to us. Those are the missile silos I had installed. With those in place, our country's defense network is practically perfect. Yes, I see. While attacking from afar may not be to my liking, it is, at times, unavoidable. While we await the enemy, instruct me in the use of these silos.
Commander Kanbei.
I know that they just gave him a voice, but I think I want to give him the standard silly voice. It's Commander Kanbei. Our forces have been ambushed. What? The enemy is here? There's no way we're under attack. Impossible, it can't be. My intel reported no enemy troops in this region.
No.
Silos, they're unguarded. The enemy is trying to take them. Oh, yeah. Do not worry, Sonja. I will go. But, wait. What if the enemy reaches them first? You'll be... I am the leader of this country. I shall not fail in my duty. Kanbei's forces, ride. Move out. So it's a question of, do I get to build things this time? Or no, am I stuck with the units that I'm starting with? That's not usually how Advance Wars 2 plays out, but, you know, it does happen sometimes. Okay, there are factories. Good. Good.
Wait, Father.
Listen, the missile silos can only be operated by infantry or mech units. If your troops reach them first, you'll be able to launch a single missile. I understand. Do not fear, my loyal subject. Kanbei rides with you. Every time I get a new piece of music in this, I have to groove, because holy moly, that is good stuff. Okay, so they've got... Okay, they are going to get 2 of these missiles. Like, that's unavoidable. We cannot do anything about that. So for right now, let's just start with infantry. Ooh, especially because Kanbei's units are more expensive. I saw somebody post a thing about being able to generate a a word bubble with the closed captioning stuff. So I'm probably gonna go on that. I know that's a little bit off the cuff, but it's just one of those, like, I caught my closed captioning happening out of the corner of my eye. And it made me remember that that's a thing that I want to do. How do y'all think about that? Like, would having some kind of word bubble over my head improve the closed captioning for this, or no? I don't know. I feel like having something that's persistently on screen versus something that some systems may not support could be useful. Okay, we're going to start pulling some extra income. And then we're going to start our infantry rush. I need to focus on not getting people too clumped up together. Because, like I said before, he's going to get those first 2 missile silos. It's unavoidable. Especially if he's going to go immediately after that port. Ooh, that means I need to actually, like, zip some people out. Yeah, no, can't get you there. And I build a recon unit. If only to go sit on those beaches. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that here. Because I also super don't want him to get those factories. Oh, he's already building tanks. Oh, good. Goody, goody. Okay. Let's... Ooh, that was very zippy sound. Okay. This is gonna cost so much money. Okay, it's fine. Everything with Kanbei costs extra money. And while that does mean his units are a little more powerful, it's very, very inconvenient. Yep, there it goes. Rude. Okay, the whole point of that recon unit is just to kind of body block and keep them from progressing too much further. Oh, actually, no, you know what? Again, body blocker. I'm not going to worry about repairs. Repairs with Kanbei units are silly because, again, they're already a more expensive unit. Build a mech and an infantry. How about that? He's not trying to put a lander up there. Whoop. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, in fact. But at least now he's blown both of his missiles. So I just need to get enough income that I can start cranking out tanks. That's my main focus here. Okay, there we go. I'm real glad that doesn't chain react all of those missiles, because that would be unfortunate. Okay, yes, I know that means I don't get to build something else, but it is what it is. I need those tanks. It's nice that Flack has such self-confidence. I mean, good for him, you know? This is gonna be painful. Oh... nougat. I don't know why that's the, word that popped into my head, but, like... it felt like a good... not swear, but you know what I mean. He is about to dump an infantry unit onto that central island. I may need to restart, if only to figure out a better way to deal with that, because... yikes. Him getting infantry units onto that central island is a recipe for disaster. Yeah, see, even my landers are more expensive. That's silly. Can't do that. Okay, so let's just double infantry it. Oof, gross. So next turn, he's going to start firing rockets. And that is unfortunate. Yep. Oof. Okay, okay. Or he can do something like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and select a missile target. Wish I could pop more of them, but okay. Yeah, honestly, like, that's probably... There we go. Really hoping this doesn't kill me. Yep, there we go. That is the bonus to Kanbei's units being so much more expensive. Because they hit hard and they survive. Rude. Not allowed. You get to? You can get to right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and launch this. Wackus bonkus. Also launch you. Yeah. I know I'm not going to kill that tank, because that's not how that works, but I do want to hit that artillery unit pretty hard. And we'll launch you as well. Again, slightly suboptimal, but it is what it is. We'll hit the lander and last person. Because that way they're not going to have any chance in hell of actually capturing that city. Oh, no, you need to go be going back that way. And then I need another tank. Okay. Good enough for this turn. Oh no, I didn't attack with my tank. Oh, beans. Dang it. Well, okay. That's fine then. I don't know, apparently I'm having a non-sweary day. Which is kind of rare for me. What? Huh? See? Huh? Hello! Welcome to the tavern, everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Let's go ahead and get a shout-out for Lamp Devil. Oh my goodness! Hello! Out. Hello, Lampy. How are you today? Thank you very much! It has some quirks in the rigging, and I might be coming to talk to you about that pretty soon. Because if I recall correctly, you do some... Not only do you do 3D model work, but you also do sprucing up people's rigging if necessary. Am I remembering that correctly? Yee. Oh. Working... And I can mess with things in Unity a little. Okay. The shout-out is getting in the way of me reading chat. Hang on. I have questions you can hear. Okay, fair enough. It's basically like, the person... Do Vroid work? Okay, so this is a heavily modified Vroid model, basically. It's just, for some reason, the rigging does not want to work in the normal programs that are used. The artist who did it for me, specialized in VUp stuff, and then VUp crashed and burned. And so right now I'm using QMotion, which I might be one of like 5 people using that. It was specifically made for people to continue using models that were specialized for VUp by an artist, like a programmer who was real pissed that VUp just like closed without mentioning ahead of time. Like they gave us literally a week's notice, so it's real bootstrapped together, but it has some limitations. As you can see, for instance, my arms are real tucked behind me. I've never always used VCC. So VUp had a lot of really cool stuff to it, and I understand why the artist wanted to focus their rigging and things on VUp, because it had some really cool integrations for it caught mouth movements a little bit better. It caught some like micro ticks in facial movements a little bit better. It was very, very cool stuff. But yeah, the company behind it, the grant that they had used to start up, ran out, and then yeah, what do you do at that point, you know? So yeah. But yeah, I've played around with VC Face, and like it's real weird. VC Face on this model doesn't pick up practically any face motions whatsoever. Like every once in a while I can get an eye twitch, but just something about it is not catching the important parts, if you know what I mean. And I've tried a couple of others. I don't remember their names off the top of my head, but I could probably go into my streaming folder and find the remnants of stuff that I have not actually used on stream. But yeah, Q-Motion is good, but it's also very much a, you know, like, was made in response to VUp closing and is a one-person dev team kind of a thing. So, you know, that person has not had the chance to add a lot of the stuff that he wants to add. Oh, yeah, it has extras as. These days, if you want more features, you go Vinyan or Warudo. So I tried both Vinyan and Warudo, and, like, neither one pick up on my rigging for some reason. All of it's kind of forward, but it's interesting, yeah. Because Vinyan is basically VC Face, but with some extra stuff added on top of it, as far as I understand. Warudo is a different beast entirely. Like, that one I have no idea on. But I know that it also did not work how I wanted it to work. Oop. Okay, I will postpone that. Sorry, it is a VRM, yes. You know what? Let's go ahead. You know what? No, I'm gonna hold on to this one. I don't necessarily need to watch this myself right now. I think that's everything. Okay, yeah, no, you're good. At the very least, you can toss it in Unity, see what the blend shapes and stuff even look like. That's fair. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Like, the only reason I hadn't reached out yet is because I know that, like, that is a job thing for you. That is a commission thing. So, like, I wanted to make sure I would have enough money to actually pay you to do that first, because every artist deserves to get paid to do what they do. I actually think I have your website up as, like, one of my... Yeah. But anyway, yeah. See if you even could. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair. I take commissions right now. I don't think my skill is in the right place. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Either way, I would appreciate any assistance you can offer. Because one of the big things that, like... Okay, like, the one special thing about my... I might be thinking of someone else. Maybe, but I thought I remembered you doing commissions at one point. But anyway, one of the, like, the one, like, specialty thing on my model is that, like, I'm supposed to have this big, like, toothy grin, and right now, like, that's about as far as I can get it to go. Like, with VUp, with pressure to do some more kinds of a few commissions, but it's like that. Oh, okay. So I might have just seen you posting about those few things that you did on commission, and misinterpreted what I was seeing. But yeah, like, there's, like, I've got, like I said, the big toothy grin worked beautifully in VUp, but in pretty much every other software I've tried them on, it didn't quite work. It doesn't quite work the way that I want it to. Like, I can smile, you know, but it's not like the big, wide mouth, like, I might bite you kind of grin. And, like, obviously, at some point I want to get some physics going on, but that's neither here nor there. That is a much larger issue. I am well aware of that one. Let's see real quick. Can I bop this for some damage? I can bop this for some damage. It might have had a thing where it triggers an expression when you get to a certain parameter level. Just something you can do in either Vinyan or Warudo when it's fancy temp stuff. So it's interesting, like, I don't know if that was what it was doing or not, because, like, it was a smooth transition between having my mouth at a normal angle and then, like, being able to pull back. Essentially, it was, like, smoothly tracking me being able to pull back my lips. And I don't know if it was just something about, like, the setup file, the JSON, that Fury had made for it, or what. Because I know that she provided, like, a JSON file that went with it that, like, added extra stuff. I'm gonna open up the model, see what its blend shapes look like. Well, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I know that she was thinking about doing like the full blend shape thing the AR kit uses. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I know it's a separate file, like HANA tool. That's the one. So I'm configuring things beyond what a model can do on its own. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, then that might be what was going on. Also, hello, Toxan. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, that might be what was going on then. Because there may have been some extra configurations under the hood that I was not aware of. Goodness gracious. You know, I need to get a slightly larger secondary screen or something, because, like, I've got OBS over on my secondary, and right now everything is so super squished. Excuse me, super squished, so it makes chat hard to read sometimes. That, or I need to abandon some of my panels in OBS. That might also be a good idea, to be honest. But I like all my panels. They're good. They help me see things. I know, right? More panels. Need more panels. Need more panels. Okay. So let's pop there. Okay, rude. Rude of you to drop and block off that bridge. It's fine, you won't be blocking it for very long. Let's see. Okay. You know what? Let's just go ahead and bop you the rest of the way. Maybe I'll get a kill here, maybe I won't. I don't know. Oh yeah, we're getting this guy down. There we go. No more lander for you. Okay. Just dozens of panels. You can get a magnifying glass set up so you can read them. Yep, fair enough. I mean, I don't know. It would be very, very pixelated. But either way. Ooh! 110%. Very nice. Yeah, right? There is a font that I have been looking at that is literally just a 7-pixel per character font. And it's a really cool little RPG style thing, like classic RPG, like NES, SNES sort of era, Commodore 64 or older. Actually, I guess the 64 would have been, well, that's, I mean, 64 is 64-bit. That's the deal. It's 64. But you know the ones I'm talking about, the old Atari guys. And I've been thinking about, like, updating some of the fonts on my channel because, like, while I love this handwritten font personally, it is hard to read, and I fully understand that, and I don't want my audience's eyes to bleed. There's some very much not Breath of Fire fonts out there that I'm very much leaning into. And yes, that's two very muches. Deal with it. There we go. Ugh. Should probably stand up and stretch in the next couple of minutes. Alright. We will get one more turn in, and then I'm going to stand up and do a stretch. So I'll probably take a few minutes to go on a break real quick, and we will see what we can see. Ooh, I forgot about how heavy the superpower version of Black's theme was. But I also need to update things so that I'm not using stream elements anymore, because they have pulled some nonsense. If you are not aware, long story short, their owners made some comments that were politically unfortunate. And I won't go too terribly much deeper into that right now, because we are on stream, and, like, that is one of the conflicts that I do not feel well enough educated to speak thoroughly about it, but when one side has an army and the other side has not an army, yeah. Redoing your alerts in chat. Yeah. Yeah, like, Mix It Up seems like a good choice, but also that was the very first thing that was posted. And so I don't know if that's ultimately going to be the thing that I go with. What did you end up going with, Lampy? Didn't take too long, but to be honest, I didn't have a lot to convert. Fair enough. I mean, I don't have too terribly much going on, but yeah, it is mostly just kind of like the overlay for raids and things like that. That's very useful to have. Had Streamlabs set up, so just polish that up for now. We'll explore the current options. That's fair. That's fair. Too much of Twitch Studio, you know, function. Yeah. Okay, so let's back you up and send in the next tank. Streamlabs alerts and widgets in regular OBS. Oh, fair enough. Okay, I did not know that. That is good to know. Okay. Because, yeah, I didn't want to mess with the Streamlabs version of OBS if I didn't have to. Let's bring you over to there. Yeah. Can't drop anybody this turn. I'm going to build a tank. Honks. And we've used that missile, so I guess I'll go ahead and bring you back over. And then I need to start saving money. Okay, so we'll see Flack's turn, and then I'm going to go on a short break to stand up and stretch, refresh my water, restart the laundry. Yep, that's a thing. Okay, so we will be back in just a few minutes, and I might message you, Lampy, just to kind of start that conversation in the meantime. Where is... There it is. Okay, so we will be back in just a few minutes. Hello and welcome back to the Come and Go Tavern. My name is Sheela Ornthalis, just in case you are joining us, especially from the Neon Casters channel. Hi, Caster! Welcome to the stream. You joined me, or I joined you on your stream, you joined me on my stream. I love that. So yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are continuing Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising, and we are in the first mission of the Gold Comet campaign. We are winning for the most part right now. As you can see, we are very built up right now. Essentially, it was a race. It was a race to get to this middle island because of how many missiles were there. Thankfully, I was able to win that race. And now we are pretty much just stomping all over Flak, which is kind of Flak's entire point, you know? And I am absolutely grooving out to Kanbei's theme on this one because it is so good. I love the music in this update. I know I talk about it every time I play this game, but it is so, so good. Okay, yeah, that's as far as that one can get, so let's go ahead and bring you... Oop, nope. Don't want to get him bopped by that mech unit. I was deeply afraid that Kanbei's, you know, I keep saying it that way, Kanbei, more expensive units were going to bite me in the tuchus, but we ended up able to kind of overwhelm and reach our destination quickly enough that it didn't become a problem. So let's bring you down there, and then we're gonna drop. You know what, let's drop there, and we will go ahead and drop a person there. Just so we can start bringing people up from behind. Do I have enough? Do not have enough for a medium tank. Okay, I hadn't actually paid attention to the alt version of the song in shops. I love this marimba only on melody. Like... Yeah, sorry, I love marimba. Marimba is one of my favorite instruments. I actually learned how to play it a little bit, but it's been a very, very long time since I actually got to do that. Anyway, let's... do we want to... What do we want to do here? Yeah, let's just throw another tank at it, why not? Yeah, okay. Just had that moment of panic of, like, wait, am I muted? Am I good? Okay, no, I'm good. The last couple of streams we have had audio source issues, and I'm fairly certain I got the gremlins taken care of this time, but always good to check. Especially, you know, an hour into stream, you know, almost an hour, 42 minutes. Sure, why not? We'll go ahead and pop you. And I want to thank you again for that, Neon Caster, because you were very, very helpful in setting me right and reminding me that I am, in fact, supposed to use things like filters when it comes to audio. And, you know, gating things and making sure that things are limited and all that fun stuff. Because audio hardware, I'm your gal. I can do that. Fair enough. Audio mixing, I need to be reminded. I have clear instructions, yes I can. But that just goes to show you, like, what I am skilled at behind the scenes. Because not everybody can be skilled at everything, so it is a good idea to make good friends with people who have the skills that you lack. You know what? I will go ahead and repair that one. Try not to repair Kanbei's units because they are super duper expensive, but at the same time, yeah, tanks are useful. Okay, so standard CO power is just a plus 20 to firepower and 10 to defense. Samurai Spirit is 20 firepower, 30 defense, and counterattacks deal 150% damage. Yikes! Okay, alright, I definitely want to save up for that super if I can manage it. I have no idea if the battle's even going to go that long, but we will find out together, won't we? And then let's send you back to there. I'll just have you hang out until this other guy gets there. Okay. Ooh, yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's throw a medium tank at him. So why the heck not? Just reorganizing the beans. Is there anything useful to throw this at right now? You know what? Okay, yeah, let's make him waste some more money. Boop. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, yep. Ooh, I love the little flourish being not rose blossoms, cherry blossoms. For the Gold Comet army. That's neat. If you didn't spot it, the flourish I'm talking about is, like when it displays that, like, oh hey, your basic CO meter is full. It spat up you cherry blossom petals, which is neat. So, Caster, I know you were working on Zarevna, because that's what you were working on when I left your stream. Did you make super duper much more progress? Like, I saw you were doing some, like, detail work on her jacket. But also we were talking about what skin tone she should go, and so, like, where did that end up today? You can definitely get there. Ooh, okay. Well, I've already got one person in range for it. It's fine. It's fine if I put a second one. Ooh, a big chunky lad. Just a big old box. You're sorting tech. Finished the mini. Eyes ended up not. Yeah, the paint for the base was a bit meh, but it looks to be table ready, I'm guessing. Okay, cool. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Yeah, eyes are no fun. But hey, at the very least, doesn't sound like you did the thing that happened with one of my minis, which is actually a mini of me for what was supposed to originally be my 3D model, but ended up completely unriggable. But let's just say the clear coat did not go on as clear as it should have. And it looks suggestive if you look too close. It's not good. It's not great. Even for somebody in my line of work. As a miniature on the table, yeah. Gradient of the suit and the electric blue bang on the hair came out great. Love to hear that. Did you post pictures of that over in your server? Have to ask because I want to see it. Yes. Okay, awesome. Good. Because the suit gradient is a particular interest to me, because like I've tried gradients a couple of times and I feel like I can never actually do it when I mean to do it, so I'm always super impressed when people are able to do it well. I am still honestly a little bit salty about losing the T-pose on that original model, BT dubs, because it was a really, really great model, but without a T-pose it couldn't be rigged. And the artist dropped off the face of the earth. I don't know why. I have actually found them, and they're just not doing that sort of art anymore. Because of some stuff that happened that I won't talk about, but it is what it is. It's just unfortunate. We have a little... block of damage happening right here. So let's see if I can bop you. Hello, Moxie! How are you doing today? Glad to see you and glad to have you here. It's been a hot minute since we talked, I think. I'm glad to hear that you're well. Okay, we'll poke you there. Watching left over charcuterie, yes. I have gotten in the habit of making myself a loaf of garlic bread with 3 or 4 different kinds of cheese melted on top of it before streams, and I have never looked back. It is so good. Might add some like tomato bisque or something into that mix at some point, but even so, right now it's very good. Your sleep schedule's been that you wake up far too late. Hey, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, it's so good, and like honestly, like I know I probably shouldn't eat too terribly much bread before a stream, but at the same time, like it's so good, and it is like good and energizing. You know what I mean? Like it's carbs are just they energize you, but at the same time, probably shouldn't eat that and then sit for a very long time. But it is what it is, right? It's part of why I'm also trying to be better about getting up and moving around at least once an hour on streams, even if it is a little bit disruptive at times. Like I have to remind myself that it's good for me and it's good for y'all because it gives you guys a little break and allows you to kind of like get up, walk around, do some stretches, all that fun stuff. Be healthy individuals, you know? And then, oh yeah, also I too need to be a healthy individual, so I should also stand up and stretch and get water and all those fun things. Why is existence work? Let's see, do I want to produce anything? Yeah, you know, okay, let's make another tank. We'll make another tank, and it'll be fine. Hydration. I love their little spacesuits. I know that I'm not supposed to. They're very much the bad guys, but they are adorable. And did we ever figure out, like, in canon, whether these little infantry dudes are aliens or are they all robots? Like, I don't know if we ever got full clarification on that. Oh, dang it, almost. Not quite the superpower yet. It is what it is, though. Let's see what we can do. Can you make it? You cannot make it there. Okay. Can make it over there. So let's go ahead and take that guy down. Alien robots. I mean, yeah, fair. Yeah, I know it'll take 3 turns to capture, but it's fine. This is fine. Ooh, I have that superpower charged up. But I'm not going to use it yet. I'm not going to start it up yet. Next turn, next turn. Do I want to do that, or do I want to... You know what? Let's remove him from the field. Like, that is statistically the best thing to do, is just remove a damage source altogether. We'll come around here, and... Oop, nope, not right there. That's going to be in range to hit that guy. Okay... These tanks have such a good little diesel rumble. I love them. That weird dichotomy of, like, I am absolutely against fossil fuels in real life, but also, like, I get it. It goes... It's a fun sound. Do I have enough money to do anything fun? Nope. Okay. Another tank, then. Another tank. End the turn. And we'll see where it goes from here. I do think I can push you around flat. Because you're not very good at this. And I feel like I'm being lulled in a false sense of security. I also feel like this is one of those missions where in general, we'll let you know the little guys are moving. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I feel like this is one of those missions where I have to capture a specific thing to get a lab map. I don't know if that's going to be this mission or the next one. So I may drag this out a little bit just to see if I can do the thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's get the superpower. Yee. I love the fireworks. Now let's see how this soundtrack sounds. Love the double time on the percussion side of that. That is great. We're gonna keep capturing this. Like, if his music hadn't already been giving strong kabuki vibes, yeah. Exactly, it is a summer festival. It's so good. Yeah, summer festival is 100% the right vibe for that. That is a good call out. Okay, let's go around here and see it. Oof, oof. I feel bad for the enemy tank. Just toasted. That thunk was... Oh my goodness. Like, again, just... The sound in this game is so good. And yeah, again, like I said, I'm gonna leave... Need to leave at least one guy alive so that I can, like, start capturing more of his cities. I don't know if this is one of those missions where I need to find some secret lab plants or not. I suppose I could probably go look it up. Actually, you know what? Let me do that real quick.